Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the Washington State Cougars and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Longhorns offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And we are going to be treated to a great show today, Jesse. 2 of the most dynamic players in the country in the same backfield.
And you got to give this coaching staff credit for bringing these 2 guys into the program, right, David? You're lucky if you just have the quarterback. But on top of that, you get this game-breaking running back, and this is so difficult for a defense to stop.
It's so frustrating because I got to stop the run game. I got to really get focused, get numbers, but then the quarterback can hurt you. This duo is one of the best in the country. They do it against every single defense. People are still looking for answers.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Manning with a play fake. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Out wide left, it's Smothers. Smashes ahead. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
The run inside. It's Smothers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make a stop.
To throw, Manning. Out wide right, it's Lockett. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Left side is Hudson. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on first and goal. In the red area, it's Smothers. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here.
He got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Longhorns! That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
The Cougars offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. Get to the quarterback, but you get the football. If you hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Arch is going to throw for it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Throws for the tight end. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement, and they're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them, so I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
RPO complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Turns it upfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Quarterback changing the play. Here's Arch to throw. Out wide left, it's Smothers. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action. Here's Manning. Rushes on. Blasted as he lets it go. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Longhorns right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Hits inside, it smothers. Powers through the defender. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires into the end zone. Right side, it's Coleman. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
This defense has been sliced and diced and now facing another first and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the point after is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Fresh center downs going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And he gets rid of it.
Talking to coaches coming into this football game, he said he's got to keep his quarterback upright, got to protect him. If they give him time, he can do some damage. But so far, man, he's been hit early. He's been hit often. They've got to do a better job of protection up front.
The officials blow the whistle to stop play, and there is a Longhorn shaken up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Looking for room. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing Manning. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, if they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion, and right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Breaks into the open. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Complete left side, Coleman. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Escapes the pressure going right. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Lockett. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, they have a massive lead, but only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the back. Manning. Moving out to the right. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
Caught, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And the extra point makes it 28-0. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. Quick give. It's Smothers. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB, nowhere to go with the football.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Arch Madness. Look out. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Manning. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
3rd down from the gun, Manning. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going to the ground. Can't get him to the ground. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Here comes the offense on second down. He wants to throw it. Throws quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning it on. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. The give to the back. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. He's looking to throw. Under pressure. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Here's Manning to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moving the pocket, it's Manning. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get rid of it. Complete in the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. To throw, Manning. He's looking deep. Upstairs to make the catch. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's Smothers. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the throw out to the sideline for just a few yards. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Arch is going to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Here's Arch to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Longhorns! for the 5th time in this game.
Now, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at UCLA in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Bruins coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Washington State going back to work on first down. With the catch, it's Baker. At the 45 on his way. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Left side, it's Beverly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, down he goes.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses now.
It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Here comes the Texas offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He'll try to do it himself. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shot. They'll mark it at the 49.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They just haven't been able to hold up and protect the quarterback, and now they face second and long. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and long coming up. Manning from the gun on third down. Right side, it's Coleman. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Manning on play action. Going right back to Coleman. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Throwing Manning. Moves to his right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those...
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him. You
can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Touchdown, Longhorn! Fit it in the window for the score. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Back to pass on second down. Alman's not even close.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Washington State will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Trying to get started. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Texas sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Long way to go on second down. Manning rushes on. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Manning. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good, and you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 8th touchdown of the game. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Out wide right, it's Baker. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. First and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Well, the performance by the offense in the first half was very ugly, and they needed to make some adjustments. Give the coaching staff some credit because they did that. This is a completely different-looking offense here on the first drive of the third quarter. They just look like they're playing with energy. They've got a fire lit under them a little bit. We've seen a few schematic tweaks as well, but they need to keep doing this because this is working.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Arch Madness. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Manning. Right side, it's Smothers. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Making the adjustment. Second down, gonna throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much
it's a seam wide open to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Back's got it on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hobbs. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Washington State has it all working right now. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Here's Manning to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's been throwing bullets all over the field.
Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page. You get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
Got to make the play on 4th. Makes the grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
To throw, Manning finds his big tight end. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Finds a crease, it's Hobbs. Makes a man miss. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total dominance.